Alright guys, gonna take a look at my hollow handle. This is model 24 Soldier hollow handle fighter blade design. It's coming out really nice, 5160. And so I wanted to show it to you here. I'll have some videos attached to this video. Just follow it to the end. I'm working on this out in my shop and just talking about it. But this one is based off the UC 213, this Vintage United. So I made the blade. You can see the blade's a little wider and about the same length, but I wanted it to be a little bit wider because with that hollow handle you can see the blade. I don't know, I just felt like the blade would be a lot cooler if it was a little wider, which you know, that's why I made it a little bit bigger. But so yeah, tomorrow this is going to get differential heat treated and tempered. Before that, here in just a little bit, I'm going to put my stamping on here. I'll put my maker's mark right up here, and we will put 5160, and I think I'll put the year, 5160, and then probably put the year on this one. I may put the 5160 and the year just on the one side of the ricasso, but I want to show it to you here. This is a 1/4 inch thick. It's going to be a hollow handle. It's going to. I've still got a. I want to make a commercial bronze guard to match this one. So we've got it's a 7.5 inch blade by 1 3/4. So a good sized blade, and I thought about bringing the serrations on down on the clip point like this one, but I'm going with just the serrations on the spine here. I think those look outstanding that way. I try to match pretty close to that, and I've got to sharpen these up. These grab pretty good. These are grabbing fairly nice, but I'm going to get them sharp. The very tips here come out really cool. And then this will end up getting cut down when I get it ready to go in the hollow handle. So still like just a little bit on it. I'm going to put the secondary cutting edge on it in the morning. I'm going to sand the primary grinds and the clip point. This is going to get differential heat treated and tempered, and this knife here, I'm going to sand it back up. This one's going to get sandblasted in a sandblasting chamber. It'll be a beautiful gray, crystalline. It's got a crystalline color to it, gray oxide, and that's going to be the finish. I'm going to sharpen this up. I've got to do a little bit more bringing this in because I want to have a sharp clip point. It's not. This doesn't have an edge on it, but it's down, you know, where it's going to have good penetration. So anyway, yeah, these are 1/4 inch thick. I've got this one. I actually started another one, so I've got this exact same blade profile. I've got another one started. It's cut out. Got to do a little bit of stuff to it, and I'll have it. I'm going to work on it pretty quick once I get this one done, and make a couple of these. Model 24. Probably going to go back and make a model 23. And yeah, so just wanted to bring you this video. You guys enjoy the shop footage. I hope you enjoy the shop footage. It's coming up. I'll see you on the next one. Alright guys, got this blade pretty close to done, and so let's just talk about this blade a minute here. Take it out of the vise so you can see, got the plunge line centered. I've left just a little bit of thickness where the secondary cutting edge is going to go, and then you can, here's the top. Did a little bit of a beveling and contour right here at the ricasso. Came out real nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go with some serrations on this. And the reason why I want to do serrations is because I'm going to use this thinner disc to create, you know, my serration line there, my serration. So here are, and what I want to do is I'm actually going to put serrations from this point to there. The clip point area, I'm not going to do serrations on it. To the original model, or the original UC213, it has serrations all the way down here to the clip point. So I'm going to do this one just a little different. So let's see what we can do here. I'm just showing you this video, just kind of showing you a little process here on this build. So we're going to put this as the template. And that's interesting, this one came out a little shorter. I think it does that. It naturally, you lose a little bit of metal as it goes down, but it's fine. Let's see what kind of blade length we're going to end up with here. I haven't even checked. 7 1/4. That's totally fine. So let's see where we can put these serrations. I want to do just the spine here. So let's look at this. Just give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've kind of got it marked here on my template. So we'll just go by those. I don't know, maybe I can only get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in there. So what angle? First of all, let's do a little dot here. Just a little tip mark. Because I'm going to angle this. I want to get them all the same angle. So we end up with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So let me get my little ruler. I'll be right back. Alright, so how can I get the exact angle each time? So what I'm going to do is we're going to you know what I'm going to have to do? I got to go in and get that original. I need to go in my house. I got to get the original knife so I can look at, so we can kind of determine what kind of angle we're dealing with. Alright, so I went and got the actual UC213 vintage survival knife. And I'm going to just angle these out. This one actually has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they've got one kind of coming back on the ricasso there. So I'll just angle that right there. Actually, I'm going to look down and get the exact angle. Yep. There's one. There's 2. There's 3. I'll have to make me a template and get these on a template where but still this is nice because I can just kind of exactly eyeball the angle, you know. Yep. Let's see. Okay, and we're gonna do one more right there. Actually, yeah, right there. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's going on here? Oh, I see. My clip point is back a little bit further than this one. So I don't want to go in on a clip point. We're just going to put, I think I'll add one more up here on the ricasso area. Yep. That's it. Alright, so let's go ahead and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this thinner disc on. We're going to just straight line those right there at that angle. Here we go. Let me just get this changed out and I'll be right back. So I checked the depth of these serrations here. They're about a 1/4 inch deep. So I know they're a 1/4 inch deep. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure these are a 1/4 inch. That one looks like it's a 1/4, but the angle's a little bit off. Let me fix that. There we go. So we're going to keep them right at a 1/4. Damn, my Sharpie's running out. I know this is kind of MacGyvering it a little bit, but it's kind of the way I do things in my shop. I don't know. I improvise and do what works, you know. For the fastest. So that's my disclaimer is, I don't claim to be an expert knife maker. So these are about, there we go. Those are about a 1/4. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the grinder fired up and get my mask on, and we'll go ahead and you can watch me plunge these out. I think I'm gonna do 7. This back one, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off because I've got a longer clip point. See, this one is just barely touching the ricasso area. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I may add this one later. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to do the 7 starting there. So here we go. Alright, I gotta plug my shop in. Hang on just a second. There we go. This inside of the shop wasn't plugged in. Here we go. There's one.
then these are gonna you have to angle these down. I'll have to get the right angle. That gives us our cut. You can see on this one, see how they're kind of beveled forward, down a little bit. All right, guys. Looks pretty good. Whew, blade got hot. See how that disc grabbed a hold of it real quick, man. It just threw everything up. It came out nice. So I'm gonna start doing my serrations closer. I'm gonna actually open these just a little bit, make them a little bit wider. But it looks real nice, and then they'll get beveled. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead, I got to get the serrations beveled a little bit forward a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the vise. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get those angled forward